Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, as a topic for today, I'm going to discuss another reason why men, in my most humble opinion, feel as if they cannot trust black women in particular. One reason is they are great at betraying a black man, in my humble opinion. All this is my opinion. But they are also great at lying and deceiving and confusing a black man. So what I'm going to do is show a black man's unfortunate experience and interaction with a black woman who he trusted and tried to help out, only to turn around and discover that the same woman that he was helping out was stealing from him, taking his ATM card and taking out at least $400. Now I'm going to use this clip out of fair use, and this is an educational video informing you of why some men feel the way they feel about modern women, black women in particular. So let me pull it up for you on the screen, and you tell me what you think about it in the comments. 1 second.
Never date a single mom, especially a struggling one. Bro, this is reason number 34 on why to leave them chicks alone. I'm hanging out with my friend. She says she's bored. She has nothing to do. Her kids are at school and she just wants to hang out. I'm like, okay, cool. Come over to my house. Let's chill. She comes over to my house to chill. She's like, dang, your room is so dirty. Can I clean it up for you? I mean, sure. Why not? But do it if you want to. Don't do it because you think you're obligated to do it. And she said, okay, I'll do it because I want to. Cleans up my room. While I'm outside of the room, I'm like, hey, I'm going to send you some money for cleaning up my room. $50. She's like, oh my God, that would be amazing. Then after we left, right, I'm like, let me take you to go get something to eat. Where would you want to go? She says a place. I'm like, all right, let's go there. We get to the place, everything hunky-dory. I get home. I just have a half a mind to check my bank account. I look and I'm like, $400 missing. I go to call the bank closed. I'm sitting there like, how could $400 be missing out of my account? This chick, while cleaning up my room, mother loving, used my old card to pay a bill. She paid, guess what? Her power.
I want you to understand something. I've said this before many times in many of my videos. I talked about struggling women. Men, do not date a struggling woman. Now, struggling women are not the type of women that don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Most time it can be, but that's not the ones I'm talking about. I'm talking about the women who are actually trying to work, who are barely keeping their head above water, who's always struggling, who's always worried about a bill, who's always worried about where the next money coming from. These are some of the most desperate women you will ever deal with. These type of women will give you the vagina quickly just because they think that you're going to be the one to sponsor their life. You get what I'm saying? And these women are not to be trusted. When they are in a desperate situation, they will do anything it takes to get them out of that desperate situation. Women are always looking for a better deal. So if you're dealing with a struggling woman, it's going to be difficult for you to find yourself in a relationship where she is completely monotonous. She would go ahead and give that coochie up to the next man. Struggling women will lie to you. They will deceive you. They will trick you. Now, this man tried to be nice to her. She come to his house and steals from him because she had to pay for a bill that she was behind on. Struggling women are always behind on shit, man. Do not date them, man, unless you're just going to have recreational fun with them. If you get my drift, you do it then. But don't take these women serious, especially if you're not struggling. If you're not struggling, you taking care of your business, man. Do not, I'm telling you, take a struggling woman serious because you're going to find yourself having to pay car repairs, having to pay bills, having to try to help her with her credit, all kinds of things that you're going to have to teach her basically how to budget her own life. You don't have time to take care of a full-grown woman, man. Just hit it and move around.
Mother loving, used my old card to pay a bill. She paid, guess what? Her power bill. It was $400. I'm sitting there like, what in the world? What type of power are you using? Nah, she hasn't paid that bill in multiple months. That bill has not been paid. So I go to the bank. I immediately call fraud. I get a sheet of paper pulled out. And then they're like, you got to go to the police station. So I go to the police station. I'm looking at the transaction, and I see this chick whole name. So while sitting at the police station, I make a phone call. I'm like,
what you're listening to is a recording of the woman that took his money.
oh yeah, I had nothing to say because she was just blatantly lying to me. And that's what I wanted to say, right? I'm sitting here all frustrated that I can't press charges because that's what I want to do. I want to most definitely press charges and get this person locked up. But if I get this single mother locked up, nobody is going to take care of her son.
And that's not his problem. All right, that's something that women hide behind a whole lot. They'll do a whole lot of scandalous things. They'll steal, they'll rob, they'll do anything when they're a single mother. And as soon as they get caught as a single mother, the first thing they throw up is, who's going to take care of my child? Who's going to take care of my baby? Apparently, you wasn't thinking about that when you was out there hoeing around or doing whatever it was you was doing that you got caught up in. Okay? Yeah, I'll call the police. You steal from me $400 or any type of money, I'm putting the police on you. I don't care what you say. And whatever happened to your child ain't none of my damn business because it ain't my kid. It sounds mean, but it's not that's not my kid. You ain't a good mother for stealing anyway. And the thing is, man, if CPS got to get involved with your child, I don't care because you did it to yourself. You should have thought about your own child before you started doing some kind of criminal activity. And you cannot blame the victim or blame everybody else. That was a choice you decided. And I see a lot of women do things like this.
There's a bunch of different reasons why. Spoiled, annoying, like entitled. Maybe he's just like his mom and a thief. Now, let me give you guys some of the explanations they gave for stealing from me. They said, right, while they were cleaning up my room, they had dropped their card, right? Mind you, their purse was inside of my car. So then they said, oh yeah, my card was inside of my bra. Mind you, no it wasn't. But anyway, they said that they dropped their card while inside of my room, and then they picked up the wrong card and then immediately paid a bill because they were rushing. Now, this is my thing, right? My question was, why wouldn't your card still be on the ground and my card not be in your purse or in your wallet? And when you were scanning the card, why did you not see a name on it? You just typed in everything but the name? That didn't make any sense to me. And she said, and then changed the subject, started crying. And then I had asked, well, why wasn't your card already linked to your Cash App? Change the subject. I'm like, bro, you lying to me. And because of the sympathy is so there. I don't want to put a single mother in jail because obviously she don't have the money to pay for her power bill. Obviously, you know what? Actually, maybe this is my fault. Maybe it's not the fact that I'm dating or trying to date or talking to a single mother, because we were just friends. We tried to date, and then I saw she didn't have a work ethic, so I was like, I'm gonna leave you alone. And then,
so you wasn't just friends then, you fool. Y'all have already been intimate. Y'all done went out. Y'all was on dates and stuff. It just didn't work out because you saw her piss poor character. See, this is what I don't understand about y'all sometimes. You will allow a woman to come into your life, destroy your life, drive you crazy, be extremely toxic, cause you to spend and lose money, put you through all types of stress as a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance. Then you want to turn around and make that same person who was very treacherous to you who hurt you in a bad way, you want to make that same person your friend. That doesn't make any type of sense to me. What makes you think that when you demote them into a different position in your life, that their character has changed? It hasn't. They are still the snake, the serpent, the no good for nothing long-haired mule that you was dealing with, whether she is still your significant other or just a so-called friend. I'm telling you, I don't do that. I don't remain friend with exes. I be civil and stuff like that. But when you make a ex your friend, they're going to be wanting shit from you. They're going to want money. They're going to want your time. They want you to understand. They may try to come in and sleep with you again. You might think it's a perk, but it's not worth it to me to have that type of stressful person in my life. That coochie is not worth it to me. To you, it may be worth it to go through that shit. Not for me, not for Jay. No. And they will also try to mess up and sabotage your relationships with other women. So when I give you the opportunity to be in a position that is valuable to me, which should be valuable to you, and you screw that up, you drop the ball on that, I don't want to give you any more positions in my life. I just want to give you a classification of someone that is my enemy or someone that I don't fool with. Okay, I don't play halfway in, halfway out. I don't make people who do me wrong my friends. I don't do that, male or woman. I don't do that. You're done. You get one shot with me. One shot when I say, okay, that's it, that's all. And that's how I think it should be.
And she said, I'm bored. Can I please come hang out? I'm like, okay, bet. You can hang out. I'm going to be working, though. And while I was working with her hanging out, she going to rob me behind the scenes. Bro, what? Man, bro. Like, people told me that women were going to play me. But, like, breaking down to your friends, like, bro, my friends have been messing me up for years now. It's like I gotta stop being friends with broke people. That's probably it. And I'm not saying I got money, because look, I had $1,000. I had $1,000 in my bank account. You gonna take 400 of it, bro? That's
now check it out. Not everybody got a lot of money. He only had $1,000. He took out $600 left. He don't have a lot of money. She took over 40% of what he had in his account, nearly half of what he had in his account, to pay a bill that was behind for months. She caught herself up on a light bill. The light bill was $400. So she had been paying for 2 or 3 months. They probably about to turn her stuff off, and she saw a friend, someone she used to date, someone she used to be intimate with. She saw him as a mark. She said, I can get this sucker, and she did. And if she didn't find this man Corey laying around, she would have got the money another way from him, because she's going to probably try to be his girlfriend again, or give him a sad sob story, suck on him, lick his booty, all this stuff like that, just to get some money. I think her whole agenda was getting money. That's all it was. It wasn't nothing about him. She took advantage of his good heart.
40% of the money I got, and I can't put you in jail. In jail. This is thievery. This is messed up. So listen, I had drove to this person's house after I left the police station because I didn't file a police report, because they were saying they did it on accident. But to protect myself, right, when I got to their house, I got 39 minutes of just straight up.
It's her again.
So, you're not listening to me, John. I told you I accidentally grabbed your card, bruh. I'm not lying about this shit. Why you can't believe me that I accidentally lost your card?
My question is, how did that card get back in your purse if you accidentally grabbed mine? Wouldn't you put
Brad, listen. No.
back into your purse?
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
When I grabbed the card,
Okay.
it was on the floor.
Okay.
I wasn't paying attention. The card that was
Why
the card.
did you not put your card back in
I
your
wasn't paying the fucking attention. That's what I'm telling you. Bird. Okay, you got it.
That doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
It makes no sense. You robbed me, dog. You robbed me. And I legit have the whole conversation of everything we talked about while I was inside of your house recorded, because I was like, you is a liar, bro. And the lying and manipulation is so sick. It's so sick. And for some reason, I keep running into these, like, God dang. You know what? It's probably karma. I'm not saying I ever lied or manipulated, but in my
All right, you're a weak-minded man if you find fault in yourself for what someone did to you. I heard that stuff a lot before. It could be karma. Now, sometimes people are doing bad shit to you, and now karma got to come get them. That's what karma is. You had the wrong type of woman in your life, man.
This life, I must have been a demon, bro, because wow. And the craziest thing, my mom even said this person was, if your mom say that somebody ain't, listen to him. Listen to him. Because I'm going against my mom. I'm talking to my mom, I'm like, bruh, you don't know her. She's probably not even like that. She was like that. She was like that. It's crazy. Because my mom's going to see this video and she's going to be like, see, I told you. Yeah, I should have known.
Not enough of that, but women have some certain men going against their own family sometimes, like what he just told you. Only to find out that his mama was right the entire time, man. And this is just another example. One more example why black men are turning cold-hearted towards you ladies, man. Treacherous.